got an order for Wingstop. It's like over $8 to go about 3.5 miles, so I couldn't really say no, especially since today the orders have been real light so far. But just waited, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't super duper long, but
Jeep, head east.
Like 12 or 13 minutes, I'm guessing, to go. I mean 12 or 13 minutes, sorry, I was looking at something on my app. I can't tell where this is taking me. It said 3.5, this says 6.3 miles. That's not what the app said. That's oh, now I'm getting freaking irritated. And you can't call the DoorDash people and complain about it, because they aren't going to do a damn thing about it. It'd be a big waste of time. But yeah, now I've got to cross over this traffic over here. I don't know. I mean, 5 o'clock traffic does start around 3:30 around here, but man, this is ridiculous. I got to concentrate for a second here, and then I'll talk some more. Oh, I thought this person was going to let me in. Okay, I guess they are. So now I've got to get into the lane and throw on my left turn signal and try to get all the way over. Guess this is that order. Talked about before how you get, things will be going fairly smoothly in a day, and then you'll get that one order just throws everything off. Causes you a lot of frustration and stress and pisses you off. Anyways, I gotta shut up, like I said. Over. Gotta get over one more from this corner. I don't know why. It's a good turn for this car tries to go. Anyways, you'll get that one order, throws everything off. So yeah, I was over there in like the Chick-fil-A parking lot. I was waiting around for an order. Got this one. I am almost positive it said it was a little over $8. Let me look at it again. Yeah, $8.25, and I'm almost positive it said 3.5 miles. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe it was 6.5 miles. Anyways, and I go in there. There's a couple of bags on the to-go rack. I was hoping one of them was mine. Of course not. There was only 2 people in the dining room. This happens all the time. There's like nobody there, and yet it's taking them forever to get orders ready. And you look back there in the kitchen, there's like 4 or 5 people back there, but only one person's working. I hate that Wingstop so much. Anyway, so she tells me that it's not ready yet. So I thought, well, I've kind of learned to sort of ask about how long it's going to take. Anyways, yeah, I've just kind of learned to, or try to remember to ask how long it's going to take, because with that place, you never know. And then she comes back and she says it's going to be about 5.5 minutes. And then she kind of corrected, probably about maybe 8 minutes or something like that. I'm thinking, man, no, she said 10 minutes. It's like 5.5 minutes, well, maybe 10 minutes. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's probably going to be longer than that. But I mean, it's been real light today. Hardly any traffic. Well, yeah, the traffic up until now hasn't been too bad. But real light on the orders, I mean. Anyways, they do something there that I don't really like. They'll give you the drink cup ahead of time to go fill. And I know the idea, well, we're saving you time, so you can go ahead and get it done. Well, what if I decide I don't want to wait? What if I get a few minutes into this, I get another order, I decide I want to sign this? Plus, meanwhile, the drink is sitting there with the ice melting into it and stuff like that, and I'm sitting there having to hold it. So yeah, giving me the drink or the dasher or whoever the drink ahead of time is not actually a good idea. Anyway, so it's a sweet tea, so it's not the normal drink dispenser. It's one next to it. I've gotten it out of that before. They've got several different selections. One, of course, is sweet, and so you got to select that so you can get the correct drink. Anyway, so I select it, and then I press the spout. I pull down the spout lever to dispense the sweet tea, and it doesn't do anything. So I try it again, still doesn't do anything. And I kind of shook the drink thing, the tank, and it felt empty. So, oh, this thing's empty. So I go back up there, I have to get her attention again. She goes back there, presses the button, and it pours just fine. So I look like a complete idiot. I guess when I select the sweet tea button, it kind of it didn't. If you don't dispense the drink quick enough, it'll reset basically. But it reset really quick. So I think there's something wrong with the button. But anyways, I look stupid. And then I go back, I'm sitting at the bench, there's a guy next to me waiting on an order. He's not a mobile. I think he was just ordering for himself. And here in a minute, without getting up and walking up to the counter, he's still seated, and he hollers back to the kitchen to this girl. I guess he's watching her about something with his order. And I'm thinking, dude, really? You couldn't stand up like a normal human being, walk up to the counter and get her attention? You're not at home. This is something I've complained about all the time. Is people they don't want to behave in public. Some of it is pride. I think in this case, it was the guy was too prideful to stand up and, go over there. That or it's just lazy. And anyways, it's just these little things, but it's like I always said, it just kind of adds up. Anyways, like I said, I think I waited about 13 minutes, and you got to add another at least 3 minutes time that it took for me to get there. It just sucks sitting there because they got a lot of obnoxious music playing, and I just don't like being there, and just everything about the place I hate. And then I come out, and I thought I was just going right up the road. I just noticed it says 6.5 miles, and then I'm looking at the endpoint, and the endpoint doesn't make any damn sense. The GPS endpoint, as usual, is showing a flag inside of a distribution center, inside the building, with the blue route somewhere outside of it, just kind of ending randomly. And as I was driving here, I got a text from the customer saying that they're in an 18-wheeler. So now I got to find where they're freaking parked. It just says I'm in an 18-wheeler. Doesn't say where they're parked. Doesn't say any name on the vehicle. What kind of truck it is. Color. Nothing. It just says I'm in an 18-wheeler. So it's up to me to find where they are.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
We're going 23 miles an hour. Speed limit's 30. Now we're doing 22. Alright, speeding up a little bit. On these orders that are already irritating, from the pickup to the drop-off, when they're already irritating, when you get behind really, really slow moving vehicles, it drives you nuts. I got to turn here
left,
too.
Then turn right.
So that means I got to drive through where all these freaking semi trucks are, trying to find this guy or girl. Let me see. Keelan. I still don't know if that's a guy or girl. Yeah, it messages me that he's in an 18-wheeler. Why did you not put that in the special instructions? If I'd known it was an 18-wheeler ahead of time, I might not have waited. I was saying, I don't know where this guy is. I gotta pull over somewhere. there's your GPS. It led me back, or it's showing back around the back of this distribution center over here. So I was just about to call you and see which one of these semi trucks is you, if it's one of these semi trucks I'm next to. So I guess I was in the right place. Where are you at? What's the color of your truck? Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up. I just got to get over to you. No problem. Here you go, sir. I'm gonna get your drink. Just all right. So, there you go.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. I can't. The guy's nice. I can't help but get pissed though. Gotta complete this out before I start talking. I was getting ready to call him because I'm like, oh man, I bet you it's one of these semi trucks right here beside me. You know, I couldn't go around to the back anyways. There was a gate over there, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not back there. Then I gotta keep from speeding. Wants me to go to a specs 1350 to go 13.8 miles. Should I do this? Oh man, I haven't done a specs in a while, but I'm not too far from it. Crap, I guess I'll do it. Better not be a crap load of freaking liquor, man.
Take the next right onto US 377 South.
God, dog, man, holy crap. Trying to get over the tracks before they turn red.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Yeah, that's another thing. Seems like more often than not, if I get anywhere over here, anywhere near the specs over here, and I complete an order, it wants me to come over and get a liquor order. 3:41 in the afternoon on a Monday, and somebody's ordering alcohol. Freaking alcoholics.
Take the next right, then turn left.
You can't turn there anymore. I usually turn right there. They blocked it off. They're building something else over there apparently.
Take the next left, then turn right.
It's been a while since I've been to the specs. The only time I've ever been asked for my ID was at this stupid specs. I was like, lady, I'm not going to get the order if I'm not over 21. Alright. Okay. It was ready to go. This is handed to me, drop off at the door, please don't ring the doorbell. I got a text her, said, let you know. Your special instructions say to drop off at the door, but I'm going to have to scan your ID when I get there. So I will be knocking or ringing the doorbell, just FYI. DoorDash app, it doesn't give you any room to text.
Head north toward US 377 north.
28 minutes. This is 28
There's a
minutes.
slowdown on Texas 114 West that is causing a 7-minute delay. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 4:14 p.m.
30 freaking minutes. I gotta call DoorDash support. I don't want to do this one. Yeah, hi. I just picked up an order from Specs, and I haven't left yet. I just noticed that it's a half-hour trip time because of a backup. I didn't realize that when I accepted this order and picked up the order. I guess because of traffic backup. So on this one, I need it unassigned because I don't want to do it for the amount of money that was offered. I don't want to drive half an hour in traffic. That unless y'all are willing to pay more for it. I have it with me. I can go turn it in right, or give it back to them right now if you need me to. But the other thing, by the way, is this customer is saying in their special instructions, if you look at it, they're saying that they want it dropped off at the door, which I can't do. So I'm afraid there's going to be a problem anyways. So what do you need me to do right now? Just bring the order back inside, right? Yeah, I understand. That's fine. Okay, let me. I'm gonna stay on the phone with you, and I'll bring this back in there and let them know that somebody else can pick up the order. Sure. Okay, very good. I appreciate it. Oh boy. That's that. Half an hour. I'm sitting there in half an hour and stuff on my seat. Should have known better. Yeah, that should be implied that if I have to scan your ID, obviously I have to knock or ring the doorbell. I just got a Hard 8 barbecue order. Guess what? That's behind me. Oh my God, I was just over there. I was just there.
Head southeast toward Texas 114 East.
So
In
now I gotta U-turn
make
in
a
this freaking
U-turn at
traffic.
Marshall Creek Road. Take the next right onto South Oak Street, then your destination will be on the right.
Then you get over here, you have to worry about these strict-ass freaking Roanoke police officers pulling you over for slightly rolling through a stop sign. I'm saying that because it happened to me before. I didn't blow through the stop sign, I just sort of rolled through it a little bit because it was completely clear. There was no cars, no people. It was completely
Your destination
clear.
is on the right.
And yet they pulled me over. Oh, that's a handicap, damn it. Alright, I hope this is ready. And the order was ready, though.
Head southeast on Bowie Street toward South Oak Street, then turn left onto South Oak Street.
Okay. This one's only 4 minutes away, so thank God for that. 1.3 miles. A squirrel. A squirrel in the middle of the road, standing on its hind legs. It's just asking for it. I hope nobody runs it over.
Head west on Indian Trail Road toward Pine Ridge Road, then turn right onto Pine Ridge Road.
Oh man, this day is going south quick. So I got to the 7-Eleven. I wish I'd worn my body cam in there. There was a couple of customers in front of me when I came in, and And then, you know, I waited my turn. And I get up there. There's a guy who works here. He's been here a while. And he does all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, he's had me, you know, you're not supposed to fill the orders in these 7-Elevens. They do it. But he's done it before where they were busy or whatever. And he's having me go and get people's foods and snacks and stuff, which I don't get paid enough to do that. You know, it's not my fault that they don't have enough employees working there. And so this was no different. I get in there. It's just that one guy just described. It's, you know, now we're getting the 5 o'clock rush, dinner rush and stuff. You know, people getting off of work and stuff. So you know it's going to get busy, and he's the only one working. I feel bad for him, but again, it's not my fault. It's not my problem. And anyways, it wasn't as many items as I thought it was. It's just they had a long description. And got a McDonald's order. They had long descriptions, and it was just 6 drinks. So, you know, the store was empty for just a second. He goes and he grabs the drinks real fast, brings it over the counter. He's got them scanned. All he's got to do now is bag them up and hand it to me. All he's got to do is put them in the bag and hand it to me, and I can go. You know, there's nothing else that he's got to do. But instead of doing that, he stops. You know, there's like 6 other customers came in, and he goes over to the line. He's trying to clear the line and then come back to me. All he had to do was put the drink. He already scanned him into his system. All he had to do was put him in a bag and give it to me, and I could have left. So I'm sitting there watching it, and in my head I'm thinking, okay, if he helps one more customer, and he still had another 3 or 4. If he helps one more customer before he comes back to me, I'm leaving. And that's what he did. So I left, unsigned the order. You know, yeah, it's, you know, wasting my time, wasting my, you know, potential money. But at some point you gotta cut your losses. It just sucks. That's 2 in a row or not in a row, but that's 2 today that I've unassigned. So now I'm down to 97%. But, you know, we've got a long ways to the end of the month, so I have plenty of time to get it back up to 100. The cutoff is 95% anyways. For top dasher, I mean. Not only that, the customer had some, it's funny, the customer name sounded familiar anyways. But it had some instructions. It says that, you know, they get orders dropped off at the wrong house all the time. So, you know, make sure you look at the address. I think it did say hand it to me though, so it's like, well, if it's a handed to me, that's not going to happen. I was like, well, I've got that to deal with too, so I'm just taking everything into account. I'm going to just unassign this one and cut my losses. All right, let me run in here and get this order. Hopefully I'm not standing there for 20 minutes. That's happened here too before. Guess what? I went to the wrong McDonald's. $4 for 2.5 miles. I thought surely it's to this McDonald's. Nope. This McDonald's is right up the freaking street. You saw. And I didn't follow my own advice. I don't want to waste 25 minutes. Well, it's going to be at least 20 minutes, probably, on a $4 order. Oh, let me see where this person's home is, where the drop-off is. Yeah, it's a hotel, right? It's a hotel on the other side of 35. I don't know why it's pulling me way over here to go get this McDonald's order. That doesn't make any sense. You'll see. You saw that McDonald's I just went to, how close that was. Now watch how long it takes me to get to this other McDonald's. Yeah, I should have worn my body cam in there, because then you would have seen what I was talking about. Of course, my luck was, if I had worn it, it'd been fine. But since I didn't wear it, then it was exactly what I said. So I go in there. It took me all that time to get here, right? So I walk in. There's no bag sitting on the to-go shelf, and there's none behind the counter where I can see sitting there. And there's a lady with a headset on, obviously taking orders from the drive-thru, right in front of me. So I'll walk up to the counter. So it's the online to-go pickup counter, but there's a lady standing right there in front of me. This happens all the time. I can hear her talking to somebody on her headset, so I'll wait till she gets finished. While I'm waiting, there's 2 or 3 employees that walk by me, look me straight in the eye, and just keep going. None of them say, how can I help you or anything. I didn't grab any of them because I know 75% of them don't speak English. So I wait till the lady in front of me gets done. She's about to walk away. She's seen me walk up to the counter. She knows I haven't been helped. And she's a manager. I can tell by the shirt she's wearing. And she's about to walk away. So I had to do exactly what I said. I had to throw my, kind of grab her, or I didn't, not literally, obviously. But I had to throw my phone up there and say, I'm here for a DoorDash, tell her the numbers. I said, I don't know if it's around the wall there. Sure enough, it was. So if I was sitting there being Mr. Nice Guy and thinking, oh, okay, they're just not ready yet, they hadn't put the order out, how long would I have been standing there? That's happened to me before, and I've stood there for well over 10 minutes. I'm going to have to shut up pretty soon. I have no idea which one of these it is.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
One of these, this idiot. One of these hotels, the GPS takes you to the wrong spot. But no, I think it's this Home 2 in front of me. Damn, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, man. Wait a minute. It just switched. It was showing it like it was this hotel, and then it just switched. 13451. God dang it. Now it's acting like it's the one over to my right. It was showing it right here. Now I'm not sure. God dang it.
In 300 feet, turn left onto Raceway Drive. Take the next left onto Raceway Drive.
Oh, man. See what I mean? If they just put the name of the hotel.
In 600 feet, turn left.
If they just put the name of the hotel, there'd be no problems.
Take the next left, then turn right. Turn left, then turn left.
Now it's trying to get me to go to this daggone Motel 6, and that's not the right one. Oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, this is what I mean. This hotel, the reason why I screw it up is this is the one I was just talking about. The GPS tries to take you to the wrong place. That's why it's doing this. Oh, God.
Take the next right, then turn right.
It's this one right here.
In a quarter mile, sharp left onto Texas 114 West.
Yeah, I can see.
Your destination is on the left.
I can see the street number right in front of me. When I first pulled in, it was showing it like that Home 2 that was over there to my left. If they're following me on the GPS, they'll be like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm going to cut the camera for now. Yeah, I just got a $1 tip for that. So altogether, probably about 20 minutes on that order. Most of it was driving. and all I got was $1 tip because I got a freaking McDonald's order way the hell over here while I'm in Roanoke. I'm just glad that when I pulled into that hotel over there to my right, I doubled, because I was busy talking to the camera, so I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but I did check, notice that it had rerouted, and I looked down and I saw that the endpoint was over here. Even though I'm almost certain, as I'm coming up the road over here to my right, it was showing it right in front of me.